Did you remember last week when we talked about a guy named Oedipus?
Oedipus. Wasn't he the guy that killed his dad and then married his mom?
Yep, he married his mum.
Okay.
So I did a bit of digging and I found an old Reddit post posted by @MILF_lover. And I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Alright.
So it reads, "Am I the asshole for cursing my kingdom and killing the previous king? I know the title sounds bad, but hear me out.
Okay, well, let's hear out.
I, 38 male, am the king of thieves, and my kingdom recently fell victim to a plague. This plague was a result of the murder of the previous king, Laius. After consulting Apollo, for context, Opie says that in his religion, Apollo is the god of truth and prophecy, among many things.
Okay.
Apollo revealed that the plague will continue until the murderer has been caught and exiled. After talking with my wife, 57 female, about the murder of her ex-husband Laius, I began to question whether I was the one to kill him.
What? This kind of age difference? How much is that?
It's like 19 years.
She's old enough to be his mom.
So, for a bit of backstory, I was born into royalty. My father, Polybus, the king of Corinth, and my mother, Merope, a Dorian. Life was going well until one night I was attending a banquet when all of a sudden a random man, clearly drunk off his ass, started shouting at me, yelling obscenities like I am not my father's son, and I was furious. Does he really expect me, the Prince of Corinth, to believe that the king wasn't my biological father? Not only that, but suggesting that my mother cheated on him. I tried to brush it off, but it kept nagging at me, so the following morning I went to ask my parents and question them about it. They were understandably enraged at the accusations, especially at the nerve of the fool to suggest such a thing. I thought I was satisfied with this answer, but the slander kept nagging at me until it became unbearable.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe any drunk dude who just comes up and says anything to you.
I guess this guy does.
Oh.
Unknown to my parents, I ventured to Delphi, where I questioned Apollo, but he refused to give me any answers. After berating him some more, he presented me with a prophecy that foretold pain, terror, and disaster. He told me, "You are fated to couple with your mother. You will bring a breed of children into the light no man can bear to see. You will kill your father, the one who gave you life."
This guy just got told he's fated to have incest with his mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I'd run away or something.
Well, it's a good thing you said that. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I ran away from home, not leaving any chance for this catastrophe to unfold. I didn't know where I was going, so I just started walking, following wherever the road was leading me. Now, this is where my story starts to sound similar to my wife's.
Okay.
As I approached a triple crossroad, a Toyota Corolla was heading the other way and tried to honk me off the road. But when I was too tired to care off or even react, the driver, furious, got out and tried to shove me out of the way. Out of sheer anger, I lashed out at him, knocking him to the ground. During this whole event, an old man had gotten from the back of the car and came up to me. He swung his cane, aiming straight at my head. This made me even angrier, so I struck him back again and again, and I killed them both.
What? Did this guy just admit to murder online?
Yep, he killed them both.
That is, what the hell?
Fast forward to the present, and my wife told me how Laius died. He was murdered at a triple crossroad on a drive in a Toyota Corolla.
That sounds familiar.
I think the two men I killed that day were Laius and his Uber driver. Did I kill the previous king and start the plague? Am I the arsehole?
Well, you clearly just about admitted it, you know? What the hell? Of course you're the asshole.